Hey guys, I wanted to talk about the law of one today, and I will explain what that is. But what I wanted to just quick share is that all of us as humanity builds each other up, okay? So when we share information with each other, we are elevating everyone as a whole. If we freely share that information, everyone gets elevated as a whole, okay? Because people, especially in communist countries, I'll just use that as an example. People are controlled and are suffering due to a lack of knowledge. I have a friend from a communist country. He came over here to America and he said they control the information that you receive so they can keep you poor and they can keep you controlled. They want to keep you stupid. Okay? So when we share, I'm knowledgeable Nick, I'm here to share my knowledge, and I hope you share your knowledge in your own form with everybody that you can. But when we share knowledge with each other, it helps elevate everyone. A rising tide raises all ships. Okay? And the law of one is this. We are one species, humanity. Okay? Now, I'm going to get into cultural differences here and how this is a hang-up for some people, and they see some behaviors that they don't like or don't align with, and now they are dehumanizing people, okay? One of the tactics in war is to dehumanize your enemy, okay? So that you can kill them. You want to see them as not a human. They'll say they're just animals or something like that, okay? But the law of one is this. We are one humanity. We are one giant team, one body that works together. And why are we fighting and having problems with each other when we should be one team? I want to think about this from the cells of a body, okay? So we have brain cells, stomach cells, and skin cells, okay? They each have a unique culture and process. The brain cells may think the stomach cells are crazy. What are you doing sitting in acid digesting food all day? Stomach cells, what are you doing out to the skin cells? What are you doing on the outside? That's dangerous out there on the front lines of battle, okay? I just want to think about it from that perspective, okay? Well, every culture, I think, has value to it, and sometimes we just don't like it because it's different, okay? I'm going to give you a perfect example of something that I don't like about another culture, but how I can still see them as a human, okay? I can't think of a specific one off top of my head, but certain cultures, they stand way too close to you. They stand way too close to you. And so while they're talking to you, it's like they're talking to you like this. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, hey, how's your day going? And I'm like, dude, get away from me. Stop. Like, give me a little bit more space, okay? I don't like that. All right? So I just want to encourage you that that's still a human being. That's just how people behave where they're from, okay? Maybe I need to learn to be more close with other humans, but that is just a cultural thing that I'm a fan of my space. Give me those 4 feet of space here, okay? But there are certain cultures that it's like 12 to 18 inches is normal. That's normal. Now, here's the deal. Like, if it's an attractive female, sure, we can do the 12 to 18 inches, all right? Or even closer than that. I'm okay with that. But if you're a dude and you're talking to me like this, stay away from me. Stay away from me. But I just wanted to, let's have fun with this. Let's have fun. It's a YouTube video. I want you to have some fun. And just realize we are one solid team. We all have different parts. That culture may have a specific know a specific thing that you don't know. And the more we interact with those people, I've always found if I had any dislike for somebody, Once I start to get to know them as an actual person and understand them, the dislike goes away. So knowledge cures skepticism. Like, man, I don't really like those people. Why don't you just go say hi to them and realize, wait, they're just a human being. They just have different behavioral patterns that region has. Maybe that's how they had to survive. From an evolutionary standpoint, maybe that's how they had to survive. By in that region, maybe those specific behaviors is how they survive, okay? So just think about that. They're humans. I hear a lot of people dehumanizing people that they just don't like their behavior. Maybe they call them whatever the term is. There's a myriad of terms. But it's really just, sometimes we can, comedians do this, right? What's fun is we can make fun of we can make fun of each other, like, oh, white people do this or black people do that, okay? It's fun to have that as from a joking standpoint, but just the heart of it is, hey, we're all one humanity. We're all one humanity. We're all one team. Just because that culture or that group of people behaves differently than you doesn't mean they are less human than you. And once we realize that, we can see the value in them. Maybe your culture has 80% of the pieces, and maybe that culture only has 5%, but that 5% might have the 5% that you need to elevate you, okay? So when we can work together as a team and break the boundaries, everyone rises up together. The law of one is simple. Humanity is one. Humanity is one. Lift up each other. Have a wonderful day, guys. Comment. Make some friends. Go say hi to a stranger. That's my calling for you today. I don't care about likes or subscribes. Go say hi to a stranger from a culture that you've never talked to. Have a wonderful day.